This is John Beath at the 2015 SHOT Show Media Day, and we're at the gun range out here, and I am with the world champion knife thrower, Melanie Cuenca. Yeah, Melanie, tell me about knife throwing and how you got involved in knife throwing.
I actually got into it when I was gun spinning. Went to a gun spinning competition and ran into a guy throwing knives called Jack Dagger, and he got me throwing knives with Alamo, who runs the International Knife Throwers Hall of Fame, and been going to competitions ever since.
You've got 2 world records, couple of championships. You've been inducted into the Hall of Fame, which I'd never heard of. But I love knife throwing. As a kid, I used to take my little jackknife out and throw it, and now I see that SOG, we're at the SOG booth. They've got all kinds of great throwing knives. Are those the knives that you use?
These aren't just because they're not legal for competition, but they do throw really well. So.
Okay, you're going to teach me how to throw. What do I have to know to throw?
Not a lot. It's basically figuring out your distance and evening out your throw. It's really not that difficult. It just gets addicting when you start sticking them.
All right, so for anybody watching out there, they could buy some of these SOG knives and then just follow some of the instruction and have at it. Where are the competitions held?
All over, actually. My husband and I are hosting one here in Las Vegas coming up in May. There's going to be one in England this year. There's one up in Canada for the International Knife Throwers Hall of Fame, big one. Then we have another one in Texas. We got one. There's one coming up in California, I think, as well. Maybe Florida. So we got quite a few this year.
At least you don't have to worry about getting guns across the border in Canada. It's only a knife. All right, well, let's go up to the line. How many feet away do we have to go?
So the knife is going to rotate through the air. So depending how many rotations, whether you're doing a half, 1.5, or 2, is going to depend where you stand back. So we'll start about 2 meters, and we'll see where you go from there.
Sounds good. All right, we're going to give it a try.
So you're holding the knife just in a pinch grip. Your thumb is kind of going to point where you want the knife to go. Wrap your fingers around, and then turn the knife. You're going to sight where you want it to go. And your hand is just going to go straight back, straight forward, and point your thumb towards the target where you want it to go.
Sounds good.
Left foot forward. All right, throw the same, but back up a little bit. About here.
I suck at this.
Hold just like the tip so it'll spin a little bit faster. There you go.
I finally did it. This is harder than it looks. As a kid, I would just hold the knife with a blade, and I had it down pretty good. I could stick it into a stump or a tree. Now I've got to do it like the people who actually know what they're doing do it. And I'm not so good at doing it that way.
And just straight.
Now I'm knocking them down.
There you go.
That's how I did it as a kid. I like this a lot better. All right, so now this is a SOG Tomahawk. How do you throw this?
You're going to throw it much the same like you just did the knives. The only difference is when you're throwing it, you'll feel the weight kind of go behind you. Throw the weight towards the target. That's how you
throw the weight toward the target.
Pretty much the same grip. Hold on. Yep.
Okay, so the grip, just leave my little finger out.
Yeah, you can hold it.
Okay.
Just barely got to the yep.
Left foot forward.
Left foot forward. Try it from about there, and we'll see. Or not.
Now that is a bullseye. Now, do most people on the first try get it on the bullseye?
Not quite. No, that was good.
So that's the best shot of the day.
Oh, the day's young, but yes.
All right, should I try it again? Go for 2?
Back up.